Well, good afternoon, YouTube. It's Emberado here. Now, a number of years ago, my mother was involved with a company called Equinox. Now, I never saw a whole lot of use to the materials that they had for sale, save for one or two. And they were water filters. Now, I'm going to show you a product I've had since the mid-90s. My mom, rest her soul, passed away in 2008. She got involved in a car wreck back in 96, I guess it was. No, I take that back. It was about 2002. Yeah, about 2002 she got in the wreck. Down in the Louisiana-Texas border area somewhere. Doesn't matter. I think it was Fort Smith. Whatever. That's irrelevant. When she did, she left a whole truckload of this Equinox junk. Most of it was like vitamins and something called Emperor's Chi, which is made from ginseng and other stuff. I wasn't really interested in any of that junk. But the water filters I hung on to. So now I'm going to show you one. I want you to remember, I've had this sucker in my care since the mid-90s. I never told Mom I had a use for it. I mean, this is how long I've been a prepper. Because I knew as long as it was sitting in my closet for her, and it didn't go anywhere, I'd have access to it. And she's now gone, and I inherited the whole pile. So, here's the box it came in. Okay? Now, I'm going to be honest with you, folks. This filter, let me turn the box over, is really just a carbon filter. Okay? This is not going to do you any good if you're filtering muddy river water, because it'll plug this filter up in a heartbeat and there's no way to back flush. What this filter would be good for is after you run your water through a millbank bag and you've boiled it for sterilization, if you're worried about chemical toxins, this is what's going to help you out with that. Because it's activated, it's basically just activated charcoal. And that's what you need to absorb things like pollutants from petroleums, gas, diesel, etc. Chemicals like pesticides and fertilizers. This is what you need. And this sucker is rated to, I forget what it's rated for. I believe it's 1,000 gallons. Now, it was intended to just remove chlorine. That was the big sell on this. And their big quote was, if you don't buy a filter, then you are a filter. Okay, if they say so. Oh, God. Oh, tough to get out of there one-handed. Now, I want you to understand, I have never opened this filter. It's always been in that box. I've never taken it out of the plastic bag. So this is the first time this sucker's ever seen light of day. Now, hang on a second. It apparently requires two hands to get the top off of it. And this is supposed to be your collection cup. And that's where you're going to filter the water into. In this bottom cup. Put a weight on that so it don't fly away on me. And we take this apart here like this. And there's your outlet, I believe. Oh, nope, that's the inlet. And let's see, it says, the tape must be removed prior to use. Well, I'm not going to actually remove the sticker because I'm just showing you how this is supposed to work. You put that on there like so. And you put this on here and you snap it in place. So you now have, well, let me back up so you can see it in whole. Now, it's not going to do a lot of water at a time. But you're going to take the collection cup that you're going to put the water from the millbank bag into, or from the boiling pot, you're going to pour it in here like so. You're going to let it go percolate through, and it'll end up in there. Bloody aircraft. I got a big airport about I'd say it's probably about 5 miles downrange from me. So I get those big aircraft over my head all the time. Well, there it is, folks. Like I say, this is just a charcoal filter. It's not going to do a lot for you, but it will get the chemical pollutants out of your water once you've run it through a millbank and then boiled it to kill the bacteria. And, you know, hey, that's better than no filtration. Granted, it's not a, oh, what do they call that stupid thing? The Sawyer Squeeze. Do 1 million gallons. This is only rated for, like, I forget what it is, 500 or 1,000 gallons, but hey. Considering you're going to use a millbank bag first, and you're going to boil it to kill bacteria, then you use the carbon to take out the chemical, hey, it gets you to purity. That's the point. So, the quick tip on taking something old that's still brand new in the box and putting it to use, there you go. I'll be honest with you, the reason I didn't like Equinox, it was a pyramid scam. But, hey, Mom bought this junk, she was stuck with it, she never used it. I might as well find a way to make it useful. Catch you next time.